All right. First of all, grateful for the opportunity to be the coach here in Memphis. It's been a great 5 years. Obviously, we've had some ups and downs, but anytime you win a basketball game, it's special. Obviously, tonight is 100th win on record, and the guys played great. You know, we had a little spell there early where they were kind of, having their way, and then when we buckled down, pushed the lead out and got a convincing lead, and just proud of the whole effort of the. It was a team game. Everybody was connected today.
Hey, Coach, I know last week you got the win, but you weren't happy the way how you got the win. But today, like everything flowed better. You got what you wanted when you were on offensive and defensive. If this is how you wanted the game to come out.
Yeah, obviously we were waiting on to try to push a game away. You know, everything's been so close, and we wanted to push a game away. We want to go from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. We haven't gotten to that level yet, but to be able to push away and get a convincing win at home feels good because we haven't been able to do that in a while.
Penny, you and Kendrick have talked about your relationship. How have you guys so quickly bonded the way you seem to have bonded? Like he was calling you a second father the other day.
Yeah, it's the appreciation for one another, I think. Well, I can't say I think I know. Me having a total appreciation for how he was raised, how he grew up, the adversities that he hit growing up and basketball being an outlet, have similar backgrounds. And with my professional careers where he wants to go, he respected what I've done in the game. And there's just a mutual love for one another's craft and how we were raised. I think it's just some similarities there that kind of get both of us to be closer.
It was your first technical day, but he was close to his first triple-double. Were you aware of it? Were you talking it? Was the team aware of it at all? How close he was?
I was
for a
not
while
aware.
There?
I was not aware. When I looked at the stat sheet, I was like, wow, because I'm looking more at the. Yeah, but 7 rebounds is still great. I mean, hopefully he'll get a triple-double this year, but the numbers that he put up tonight against a former team is something that you just don't do, and that just lets you know who he is. And then I was wrong on Chandler as well. Chandler had 9 rebounds. He was close to a double-double, and I subbed him out of the game, and I was mad at my staff because they didn't even let me know about Kendrick's triple-double nor Chandler's double-double, but, double-double. So for me, I'm just happy that those guys went out there and competed and played well.
Hey, Coach Hardaway.
Hey.
Could you talk about Chandler more in depth about how he's progressed this game, almost getting a double-double like you just said?
Yeah, he came out with the purpose today, and he was locking in on rebounding the ball. You could tell right away as soon as he checked into the game. He crashed the glass. He rebounded. He got in there and fought, and that's something that I've been challenging him on because, I've coached all of the Lawsons, the Suns, and they're rebounding guys. And Chandler's a great rebounder. He hadn't been rebounding the ball at the level that I know that he can. And tonight he came out and rebounded the ball like I know. That's how I know Chandler rebounded the basketball tonight.
How you doing, Coach? You talked about how crucial this is a team win. So, can you go into depth about the bench? Y'all scored 36 points.
Yeah, well, Jaden came in, Chandler came in, and Jonathan came in, and they were really energetic. DeMarie came in. Those guys came in with energy and affected the game in a positive way. We always talk about making winning plays, and you got to have a bench. Your bench has to sustain or push forward with the lead, and the guys did that tonight.
Penny, I know you joke about the last one really being your 100, and obviously that was technically your 100th. But when it comes to the emotion before the game, the emotion after, and the celebration of it all, does that really happen tonight or last game? Does that kind of make sense? Your players celebrating,
for me,
and
it's
reveling in
kind
that
of
moment?
I really celebrated the last game, to be very honest with you, because I've coached 100 games. So to me, it's like my 100th win. So for me, it's 100 last game. But hey, I'm celebrating both days because we're winning. My thing is just to continue, like I told you yesterday, to go 1-0. And no matter how it looks, I'm just thankful for all of it.
Penny, were you trying to get the technical foul?
I was not. But I've done that plenty of times this year and didn't get a technical. So maybe I just pushed it a little bit more because, I thought that was a great play. We teach that, and we want to be rewarded for that and not punished for that. And I thought Keontae made a great play on the ball. And referees can be wrong, but I also had a play with him earlier with Kendrick on a charge, and he and I talked about it. So at that point, he was tired of hearing it. I usually never talk to the refs, but Pat heard me loud and clear.
Yeah, I was going to say, was it a magic word or was it just like accumulation?
It was like an accumulation of talking consecutively. I guess he just got tired of it, which is okay. I got my point across.
Hey, Penny. So can you just speak on the importance of playing in this building, even with a crowd like tonight, the support that you guys get, and to continue to build on a win streak like this? Yeah,
being from this cloth, the University of Memphis and the Memphis State fans, I really honestly believe that our sixth man is special. Our crowd gets into the game, it's intimidating, and it energizes our players. It's been that way since I played, and even before I played, when I was coming to the games in high school. So for me, I feel like we have a strong home court advantage, and it shows nightly.
I don't want to take away from, the historic moment of this night, but, you're a spokesperson for this city. People listen when you speak. So with the city and everything that's happening right now, the turmoil, is there anything you want to just say?
Well, for my city, because this is where I'm from, I'm always about love. I'm always trying to do my part to assure that we're better than what we were. Wherever I am, in whatever situation, that it's better. And we're well aware of how our city needs to heal and grow. And I don't want to speak out of turn about anything, but my heart is always big for this city because I know where we want to go, and I want to be a part of being the blessing and the positivity about it moving forward. So for me, this is where I am with the city. Everyone knows me. I love this city. I came back home to make a difference, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, Coach, I know, you got young guys up. You got a game coming up Sunday. Then you got a big gap before you play another game. It's a hard play in Tulsa. What do you make sure, you said to you guys to make sure, look, I know we got to break after this, but if you don't come and do what you need to do on Tulsa, it can get ugly quick.
Well, for me, every road game is hard, because the games that you expect to win, you throw the records out of the door for me because I'm watching last night where Wichita State had Tulane, South Florida had Temple. It's tough, you know what I mean? It's just tough to win in this league, and you just got to go and just be locked in for 40 minutes. And we do have a week off. So it's much better to have a week practice after a win than after a loss. So for us, that gives us every amount of just a positive attitude to go in there and say, hey, we're off for the next week. Let's lay it all out. And we're not going to disrespect Tulsa. We're going to go in there and we're going to battle.
Hey, Penny, I wanted to ask you just the impact that Joey has had. I saw him really active on the bench kind of in the second row there. Have you noticed the difference, particularly with the bigs, since he's been around?
Yeah, for sure, because Joey speaks the language. He's closer to their age. He was a big here when he went to the final, the NCAA final game. He understands how those guys feel because he was in their shoes, and he can talk to them off the court about the mistakes that he made and the positive things that he took from playing here and the advantages of playing in the pros and what he could teach them to get better every single day. And ever since he's stepped into the practice facility, it's been nothing but positive. He's been a huge asset for us. Well, defensively is where he's really trying to make his mark. Offensively, he talks about posting up and getting not giving up angles or getting angles offensively, and defensively not giving up angles, being physical, being smart, understanding what the big wants. So he gets out on the court and show those guys. So it's been special to have him here. I'm just thankful that he has to come because he was definitely needed in that area.
I kind of asked you this in the last question, but did your players get you anything, like presents, or did they do anything to celebrate? There was a player that we spoke to recently that said he was going to get you something, but I was told not to say who it is. So.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I got the game ball. I got this cap, which is fine with me. because I'm okay. If a player gets me something, that'd be great. If not, I'm not looking for anything. I just want to keep winning. That's the gift. Just keep playing hard and let's keep winning.
What was the balance between KD chasing the triple-double? I know you brought him out.
No, I just didn't want to leave him out there in a game that was out of reach and then he get injured, especially against a former team. And that was I didn't want to do that. It wasn't even about the triple-double. And then they kind of went on a run. They started pressing and went on a run, and I had to put him back out there for a couple more minutes. But that's when it kind of gets weird. He's out there, you're up 25, and he gets hurt. You're like, why is he out there? So I pulled him out.